What Jesus looks for when he examines you. What does Jesus look for when he examines you? What does he look for? Jesus looks for your preference. What is it that you prefer more? Do you prefer righteousness more, or do you prefer sin more? That is what Jesus looks for. So, when it comes to mankind and the cross, resurrection and ascension of Jesus, what is it all really about? This life here on earth. What is this life here on earth really about? What's the point of it all? What's the purpose of it all? Listen, church. Jesus is looking. Jesus is looking to see what you prefer. Do you prefer light or do you prefer darkness? He is looking to see whether you prefer righteousness or whether you prefer sin. That is what he is looking for. So, what's it all about with my time here on earth? What is the purpose of my time here? What's the goal? What's the aim? It is simply this: the earth is a testing ground. I will repeat that. The earth is a testing ground. It is a testing ground to see whether you prefer righteousness or whether you prefer sin. The earth is a testing ground. Will you prefer the new nature or will you prefer the old nature? Will you prefer the fruit of the Spirit or will you prefer the works of the flesh? The earth is a testing ground. So, what Jesus looks for when he examines you is your preference. He examines your thoughts, your speech, and your actions to find what you prefer here on earth. Do you prefer forgiveness or do you prefer unforgiveness? Do you prefer love or do you prefer hate? Do you prefer purity or do you prefer sexual immorality? Jesus is looking to see whether you prefer righteousness or whether you prefer sin. So, make sure, church, you choose righteousness over sin. Make sure you are found blameless as he examines you. For those in hell are those who failed the test on earth. Those in hell are those who failed the test on earth. They chose the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life in place of righteousness. They failed the test. Make sure you don't join them. Make sure you pass the test. Prefer righteousness over sin. Jesus is looking. Make sure you pass the test.